I think if I was to define this year as a transformative year for us, and one of the most important events for us was Maria. Maria was a point when we as a Latino organization realized that there was a reason all along why Acacia was formed, and it was for moments like this when the Latino community needed support in the needs of its people. And that, for me, transformed almost everything else that we did this year. And every project that worked here and in Puerto Rico, across the state, across the United States, in some way connected to what happened to Puerto Rico.
2018 has been a transformative year for Acacia Network as we continue on the path of rapid growth across all of our branches in 7 states and Puerto Rico. Acacia Network Housing is the largest provider of homeless services in New York City. With approximately 15% of all New York City homeless in our shelters, or 4,566 individuals. With 84 buildings in 4 out of 5 boroughs, except Staten Island, we are not only providing shelter to these families, but also incorporating them into our network and serving the whole family. Most recently, we were able to take in Hurricane Maria's evacuees that had lost their FEMA shelters, providing them with healthcare, mental health care, and job assistance, as well as a summer camp for the kids. We are working aggressively and effectively. Our social services division continues to serve at capacity, serving 808 unique individuals, including 352 women, 157 children, as well as 35 veterans. We continue to brand Acacia Supportive Housing as a gold star resource for the community. This division is actively involved in the We All Live Together campaign, which integrates across divisions to better serve our clients. Our educational programs continue to meet and exceed expectations. Our ACDP Summer Youth Employment Program was able to include an additional 900 youth. We are fully enrolled in Promesa Daycare, and all programs enjoyed enhancement to their curricula, including STEM programs. Through Seedsco's work, we have touched nearly 35,000 participants since the beginning of the year. From Washington State to New York, to Tennessee, Maryland, Georgia, and Connecticut, our workforce development efforts continue to thrive and reach those that need it the most, especially those that have experienced the criminal justice system. Congratulations as well to Seedco on their first-year affiliation with Acacia Network. Our Upstate division is growing quickly, with our most recent expansions in Syracuse with the affiliation of La Liga. We are also quickly becoming a leader in behavioral health in the region. We are still on track for opening a new clinic in Dunkirk. In Albany, we attracted a bilingual school to our newly renovated church building, and we also began operations in our new mental health program. In primary healthcare, we continue to grow our census with nearly 12,500 unique patients to our clinics and nearly 40,000 individual visits this year to date. Our focus continues to be the census growth, as well as involvement of all of other clients into our primary care services. Likewise, we have increased community engagement activities and external representation to build our brand, specifically around Ramon Vélez and La Casa de Salud. The Behavioral Healthcare Division was recently restructured as a result of a need to create support and infrastructure. The Behavioral Health Division currently employs 484 individuals and is at 97% capacity, with more than 500,000 visits year to date. Medication-assisted treatment programs continue to drive our service portfolio, with improved access to care, including same-day access, weekend and evening hours, along with a team of competent providers using evidence-based practices. Quality outcomes have been the ongoing result. We are pleased to share the many successes of Casa Promesa, starting with Casa being recognized as one of the top nursing homes in America, 5-star rated 10 years in a row. Casa Promesa has effectively decreased unnecessary transfers to the hospital by treating residents in-house. They have actively participated in external events and activities in an effort to enhance and sustain regulatory requirements and community relations. In our affordable housing portfolio, we have significant accomplishments to share. Palacio Dorado in Puerto Rico will be completed before year-end and within budget. We will be hosting a grand opening event in November to showcase this wonderful achievement. Acacia Gardens is in the lease-up process at this time, anticipated to be completely occupied by the beginning of 2019. Loisaida Center, our cultural arm, has provided significant resources to the artistic community in New York and Puerto Rico, bringing artists from Puerto Rico throughout the year to showcase talent. Our Artists in Residence program continues to shine a light on new artists. Our Institute for Puerto Rican and Hispanic Elderly serves more than 1,200 seniors a day across 7 centers throughout the city. From acting classes to performances and special events, we provide greater quality of life for the people we touch. We just completed our annual senior conference, where more than 800 seniors gathered to learn how to live healthier and redefine what aging means. In the Bronx, we are one of the leaders of the Bronx Opioid Collective, looking for long-term solutions to this epidemic in our community. We hosted a community summit attended by more than 200 individuals and policymakers. Our work is done in collaboration with more than 20 local organizations and entities to ensure that together we can impact this crisis. This past year, our Julio Martinez Memorial Fund Breakfast, Annual Gala, and Loisaida Festival raised over $1 million to support our programs. And last but not least, our Ayuda Puerto Rico Fund raised nearly $2 million in support for our beloved island. We provided everything from short-term needs, such as generators and tarps right after the hurricane, to long-term solutions, such as resilient, affordable housing and healthcare programming for those that have been most affected.
By now we know that when you work in an organization like this, you don't work alone, and that your success is measured by your relationships and your partnerships. To me, the main partnership that I have is my board of directors. Without the board of directors and their support, manage me, guiding me, supporting me when I need to make tough decisions, it wouldn't happen. So I want to especially thank the board of directors for everything they've done to support our team. The executive team, the entire team, all the vice presidents and executive vice presidents, they've been phenomenal in doing their work in their specific area. Our supporters, this year we raised $1 million from donors for Maria. It's an interesting thing that happened here. We were working on these projects, but after Maria, I saw a new energy. It seemed like the energy that we picked up in Puerto Rico transformed here. That connection between Maria and the work that we're doing here, it just seemed to magnetize together this year, and it created the energy that I saw that we needed to be such a successful organization in 2018. And as much energy as there was in Puerto Rico, there was that kind of energy here. And I think it just made this 2018 a phenomenal year.